Hi, in today's video, we are going to demonstrate a new resource utilization tool, resource loading and capacity planning. The tool has been developed using Replit.com, which is a cloud-based AI-led application development platform, and it is currently hosted in Replit's domain itself. This tool is currently available for sale, and once it is sold, I will transfer the tool from the Replit's domain to your domain. It is accessible by any of the browsers that are currently available in market. For this demonstration purpose, I'll be using Google Chrome. So let me go to Chrome. I will open a new tab and here I will paste the URL of the tool. As soon as I click enter, this nice looking welcome page opens. It has the title of the tool and also a very brief summary of what it does. I'll click on get started and it is taking me to this secure access page. So this is a temporary authentication page that I have designed. The tool is currently hosted in the public domain and also it is up for sale. So I have to put some restriction on the accessibility of this tool. So if you want, I can keep this page and I can provide you a new access token. Or if you want, it can be removed as well. Or if you want to replace it with a full-fledged user authentication system, that can also be possible. Let me provide the access token here so that you can pause it. I'll click on access application and it takes me to the landing page of this tool. As you can see, there are four different tabs: report, charts, add employee, and bulk upload. When you hover on one of these tabs, you will see what it does. Like the report tab is to view and manage all employee allocations, charts is for analyzing cost and effort trends, add employee is to add a single employee allocation, and bulk upload is to import multiple employee allocations from CSV or Excel files. Among these four, as it is quite evident that report and charts are the output tabs, and add employee and bulk upload are the places where you have to feed data to the tool. We have used a fresh instance of this tool, so there's no data available currently. So that's why you are seeing this information that no employee allocation found. We have to add a new employee detail using this add employee tab. So let's go to add employee. This form opens up and let us feed some sample data into it. Okay, I'll put the grade, say senior, role as project manager, work locations in New York, bill rate let it be $85 per hour, billable hours per day it's 8 by default. You can modify it, you can make it 7, you can make it 9 as per your requirement. So let's keep it 8 for now. Allocation started. Let's give it uh, say in 2024 February 5th, and say by mistake you have given the allocation end date somewhere before the start date. Let's see what happens. So I've given this where the end date is prior to the start date and I want to save this information. You see this error comes up, the end date must be after start date. Okay, so this is a little validation check. Now let's give the correct information and proceed. Okay, I'll put an end date somewhere in 2026, say in June 9th. The person is allocated 100% during this duration. And here we have a little checkbox to exclude weekends from working days calculation. By default, it's checked. We also have a couple of other input fields for holidays and planned leave dates. So let's say I have put a holiday which falls outside the allocation duration, say 2026, 10, 11. Let's see what happens. I try to save the data. It throws me an error saying that the holiday date falls outside the allocation period. Okay. Same thing if we want to do it with the planned leave dates, we'll get one more error. Okay, I have to remove this information, otherwise it gives the previous data only. Okay, so you see, it mentions the leave date falls outside the allocation period. Okay, so this check is there for these two date fields. Well, now let's proceed with uh, you know filling up the filling up all the fields for this particular employee. Let's say there's only one holiday and the person has taken 1 day leave only, and then click on add employee. It shows me that employee added successfully. Now let's go to the report tab. Yeah, you see this information got added here. It will have all the input fields, and also it will calculate the total effort and total cost for this particular employee. You can do modification here there with this little edit button, and if you want to delete the information, you can do that as well. Now let's add one more employee. Okay. Say he's a junior, his role is developer, work location is Chicago, bill rate is $65, allocation start date, say 1st of October 2025. Okay, so here I'd like to show you one more validation before I proceed. So, yeah, allocation start date is okay. And allocation end date, let me put it as 3rd of October 2025. So as soon as I did that, you see this exclude weekends, this checkbox gets disabled because there are no weekends in between this start date and end date. Okay, so this is a nice cool feature available here. So if there's no weekend, you don't have to worry about excluding or including it. Okay, well, now let's pause it. I'll give another date, say in 2026, May 17th. And he's allocated 100%. This he has say excluded, but say let's say he has worked for 2 days over the weekends. So you have to provide the number of weekend days he has worked or he's going to work, and then I'll click on add employee. The employee gets added successfully. I am going to the report tab, and you can see this employee data got added. Okay, you can see the weekend days worked is 2, and also the total efforts calculated. Okay. Now, let's try to add the same information once again for this second employee. Let's see whether it errors out or not. Put like junior, role developer, work location as Chicago, bill date as 65, allocation start date 1st of October, end date is in 2026, May 17th, allocation percentage is same, number of weekend days worked is 2, and I'm trying to add the employee. You see, we're getting this error that duplicate allocation because this employee information is already present in the database. Okay, so this is one more validation check, and now there's one more feature that if you want to add the same employee for a different duration of allocation, that also you can do. So let me show you that. Let's say for employee number 2, I'll input the data first to this binary fields that need to be filled. Developer, work location Chicago, bill date 65, allocation start date say from 2026 May 18 till 2026 June Second, he is allocated for 50% of his time. And there's no weekends. Now, if I save it, and then I go to the report tab, you can see this one more row got entered for the same employee for a different allocation period. Okay. So like this, you can keep on adding new data in the add employee tab. Okay. Once this is done, you have this download features available, download CSV and download Excel, using which you can download this data. So I'll click on download Excel. The data gets downloaded. I'll show you. Yeah, so this is the file. Let me just expand all the fields so that you can see what all information we have downloaded. Okay, so as you can see, if you compare with the fields available in the report tab, you'll see everything that are available there are available here as well. So you have a local copy of the report that is available on tool with you. So this comes very handy when you if you want to use this information, if you want to save it locally, if you want to use it somewhere in some other presentations of yours, that you can use it. Okay, now I'll show you one more feature of the tool. Let's go to the chart tab. Here, what it will help you with trend analysis. It analyzes the cost and effort trends over time. So to do that, you have to select the contract start and end dates. So let's do that. Let's select a date when the contract started. Say in Feb 4th. Okay, Feb 4th is a Sunday. So let's start. Take a different date. And the contract is ending in 2026. Say August 3rd. Okay. So now in this trends drop down, you have the option to see the trend analysis for different periods. You have year on year, quarter on quarter, or month on month. So let's click on month on month. Okay. So as you can see, you'll get this trend charts, month on month, cost trend by grade, cost trend by role, and then you have effort estimation by grade and effort estimation by role. Similarly, you can see this information for quarter on quarter or year on year as well. Okay, and of course, if you want, you can download these charts using these buttons available here. Okay, so now let me show you one more functionality that that this particular tool has. So say you have done the effort and cost calculations, you have downloaded the Excel, kept a local copy, and you have closed this particular app. You have gone for other work, and after some time later in the day, you have to do some modifications in that Excel that you have downloaded, or you have a different set of employees that you have to do the calculations for. So for that, what you can do, you can definitely open that Excel, manually calculate the effort and cost, or you can use the Excel features that are available to do that. Or what you can do, you can use this bulk upload feature of this tool. So click on bulk upload. You'll see this download template options are there. I'll download the Excel template. Okay, it got downloaded. Let me open it. So this is the template. I'll again expand the columns so that you can see what all are available. If you compare this with the report tab, you'll see that all the input fields are there. Only the effort and cost, which are the calculated fields, those are not available. Okay. So this template gives you sample data also, so that you know what are the data types that are accepted for each of the columns. So let me try to input some information through this. So we have downloaded this Excel. I'll just try to feed the same information again. Let's see what happens. I'll just copy the data from here. I'll paste those here. Okay. And I have to make sure that the data type mismatch doesn't happen. If the data type mismatches, then the application will throw an error. I'll show you what error it gives. So I'll just keep this percentage tab, the percentage symbol for this particular record. I'll save that file, and then okay, I can close this one. We do not need anymore. I'll go back to that application, and I will try to upload this file. Let's see what happens. See, we wanted to upload three rows of data, and all three failed. Why? Row number 2 and 3 are duplicates, and row number 4 is an invalid column. So, yeah, this field is wrong because we have this percentage sign. It doesn't match the data type. So, you have to fix this. And for the other two, it says the duplicate. Why duplicate? Because we already have this information in the database. If you go to the report, we have downloaded the data that is available here. So you see, this data is already here. You are going to feed the same data twice, so that's why you're getting this duplicate error. Okay, so this validation check is there for the bulk upload feature as well. Now let me try to add a new record. Let's try to add a new record for this employee one with a different allocation period. Okay, so 2026 6 10, and the end date says 15, and he's allocated for say 25% of his time. I'll save this file, and I'll try to upload it. Okay, as expected, the three rows failed because there are duplicates, and the new row got added. So let's go to report tab, and you see this one row added for employee name 1. Okay, so yeah, so these are the features available in this tool that will be very handy to do the effort and cost calculations for your resource loading purpose and capacity planning purpose. And the charts are also very helpful for reporting scenarios. Okay. And just one more point that I would like to mention is, since we are dealing with the allocation information of employees, the data is a bit sensitive. We need some kind of confidentiality here. So there's a built-in security feature. So you see this clear all data button is there. So if you click on this, everything that are there in this report tab that you see here, everything will be deleted. And not only from the front end, from the backend database as well. I'll click on clear all data. It will ask for a confirmation whether I I'm sure whether I want to clear it or not. So I'll click on yes, clear all. You see everything got cleared. And now I'll close this page. And if I now again try to open the application, I'll log in, provide my token, and you see there's no data here. So data is safe with this tool. Okay, so this is how this resource loading calculation tool works. As I mentioned earlier in the video, that this tool is up for sale. So if you have any feedback, it's welcome, and if you want to make any customization, I am okay to talk about it with you. And if you feel that this tool can help you with your day-to-day work, please contact me so that we can talk about the sale part and all. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.